big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well,
and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Lakers lead by 13. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Gabe Vincent is out there with Doncic. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Connect. And it's Hachimura in at the 4 slot. And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is a result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix. But they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much was made of Anthony Edwards. Here's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything you could package. It could be our next great player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young American players to compete against this great influx of international players?
The grassroots programs, you have to look at what happens abroad and in the States. You have to give a lot of credit to the way that they develop players over in Europe. In any of those regions, they do a great job. And those players are hungry, they're driven, they're passionate. They're trying to get here to the States and play basketball at the highest level in the NBA. And you see at the amateur level, there can be a lot of fluidity, there can be a lot of flux. Players are given so much so soon in America. So to be able to have that chip on your shoulder, to have the passion, and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has, the younger generation of players definitely have someone in Anthony Edwards to look up to.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being a team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Durant, that's good. And J.J. Redick.
Why are we calling timeout?
He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Suns here with a different look. Plumlee is checked in for Nick Richards. Bradley Beal comes in for O'Neal. Grayson Allen's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Jones subbed in for Monte Morris. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Hayes, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. James comes in for Connect. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Luka Doncic. And it's Austin Reeves in for Vincent. Reeves against Jones. Los Angeles with another miss. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say.
And the second free throw, good. Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Suns trail by 10. Done outside. Pass to Beal. Here's Jones. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Hayes.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now Finney-Smith. And here's Reeves outside. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Allen with the screen for Jones. Buries it from three-point range. Jones has got 7 points.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Reeves with it. Fires from way outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks. We're overshifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. Just not a very good defensive effort so far.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Phoenix Suns.
Even when they do extend their defense, it doesn't matter. I don't know what the remedy is.
I got 3 words for you. Elbow sandwich.
And let's turn our attention now to the Rookie of the Year race.
You never know how long it will take for a rookie to adjust to the NBA game. But these guys have figured it out quickly.
Yeah, it's been a smooth. And that about wraps it up.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Austin Reeves really making a difference here.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
His fingerprints were all over this, involving his guys with his passes, finding different ways to take advantage of the defense.
We've got Durant. Jones is out there with Allen. Then There's Plumlee, and it's Beal in at the 3 spot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Doncic, no good.
There's no way.
Suns trail by 12. You know, Doris, every so often there are guys that come along that you can build a franchise around, and Luka Doncic seems to be one of them.
There's no question, Kevin, and if I were putting a team around Luka Doncic, I'd want to have multiple vertical threats at the rim and shooters at every other position, because at that point, Luka is unguardable.
And it's Beal in the corner. It's deflected. Doncic against Allen. Doncic converts inside.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And we're now around the midway point through the group stage games. So let's check out the NBA Cup standings.
Well, as you know, teams are randomly drawn to their groups based off their record from the previous season. And as you can tell, some of these groups are easier to navigate than others.
Pass to KD. And Jones has it in the corner. 5 on the clock. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
And he knocks down the first one. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
I'll tell you, the footwork of Luka on his drives is really something to behold.
KD sets the pick for Beal. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
No good from LeBron. Suns trail by 15. Goes back up. Durant uses his size in close.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. They get it back. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Offensive rebound. Jones, no one around him. Hits the jumper in space. Jones has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And how about Tyus Jones tonight? Looking for his own shot. We know he's a distributor at heart, but he is taking what the defense concedes.
A nice shot by Doncic.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Jones dishes to Plumlee. Wants to get it to KD and does. It's Jones on the way. He's defended by Reed. Allen surveying the D. The lead now cut to single digits. Allen's got 6.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give.
A nice shot by Doncic.
And Doncic loves the ability to respond with a 3. That is tough.
It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. Doris, does he even have a ceiling?
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure that he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been all NBA consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Suns. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. Royce O'Neal comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's done in for Allen. And then for Los Angeles, Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Connect in for Doncic. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Reeves against Jones. Pass to Hachimura. Fires from deep. Reeves can't hit. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. A 12-point game. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Reeves can't hit. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Jones banked in off the glass. Jones has got 7 now in this quarter.
Oh, that's a cagey move right there. Tyus Jones showing no fear.
Here's Reeves. And the Lakers with another miss.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Count it, good.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Beal. A kick out to O'Neal. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Dunn. Fires the three. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Now Reeves. 24 points for him. From deep, James sends it home. What a shot.
You want drama? We've got drama. That's the way to end a quarter.
That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all that it... In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Gabe Vincent. Then there's Doncic. And it's Koloko in at the 5 spot. KD, that's for 2. Cans the shot from the wing.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line, proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
Doncic with the bucket.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Durant for 3. It's rebounded by Koloko. Lakers leading by 17. And Doncic, here we go. The shot comes out. The Suns shooting in this game, 45%. Bounce pass from Morris. Looking for Richards and gets it there. Makes it off the glass. Richards got his first points of the night.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
And here's Doncic from the arc. The rebound by Richards. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Dunn misses. And Los Angeles guys shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. A nice shot by Doncic.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Morris outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. And Durant sends it back.
It's pretty hard to shoot over a 9-foot standing reach. KD send it back.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
third personal foul.
So, Doris, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player in your opinion?
Well, we certainly have guys with that size, but this is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. The size, 7 foot. The ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision-making. I am not sure we will ever see another Durantula, the great one, Kevin Durant.
That's good from Durant. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Nick Richards. Beal comes in for Dunn. Allen's checked in for O'Neal. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morris. And both free throws good for Durant. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and, Greg, efficient.
And, Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
Here's Jones. Phoenix no good that time either. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple. Reeves has got 27.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Plumlee sets the pick for Beal. From 11 feet away. And that one hits back iron. Lakers leading by 20. Reeves outside. Three-pointer. And another three for the Lakers.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
No, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Los Angeles calls timeout. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. To present the New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. .152 left here in the fourth quarter. With the drive, Vincent's shot is good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to Vincent. Fires the three. Drills the three-pointer. Vincent's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Here's Martin. Comes up empty down low. And here's the Lakers. Here's Vincent. The rebound by Richards. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's Martin missing. And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. Here's Vincent. And it's Goodwin in the corner. No good with the triple. Now here's Lee. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And this is a big win for them in the NBA Cup as they move to 2-1 in the group stage.
And if they can win their final group stage game, it's likely that they're going to advance to the next stage.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. Stan, thank you for that, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin.
$32.37. Damn, I'll be right back. Just copped some of my sister's candy from her Valentine's Day party. I'm getting 80 back. That's my goal.
They won't see me blessed. They trying to take my blessings. They ain't trying to see me. All these people with bad energy, y'all need a fast remedy. It's giving sad energy, bringing up bad memories. Baby, I'm too good for the bad vibes. Look too good to be chastised, dripping that water like I just been baptized. Smiling as big as he ain't even got me, I myself. Need an opinion, I'll ask myself. I might as well spend this little cash myself. Been out here getting this back myself, putting the work in the trenches. It all worked out, bench press. They like how I spit my sentence. Bars on lot, sentence. Big old watch, Benton. I'm in another dimension. I could've bought, but I'm renting. Rather put that in investment. Turn up the vibes to the sun up. Too many bags that I got to run up every time. I come up, I got talking to wide selection. You trying to take my blessings. Get whatever you like. The math ain't right. I do numbers that gon' make your head spin. I'm the one that they call for the help. I'm the one pulling card get dealt. I take my blessings. They don't want to see me blessed. Why they won't take my blessings? Gotta put them boys to rest. They don't want to see me blessed. They don't want to see me blessed. Why they won't take my blessings? Won't put them boys to rest. Bless. I can feel it in my gut, I'm gonna be super up. I can feel it in my chest, I'm finna be stupid rich. I got money on my mind, I'm talking stupid checks. I'm already blessed, when I get mine, I'm stupid blessed. I spend that grip, ain't saving, I ain't no Superman. I took that, I changed that, now she know who the man. I never lost, she still my sauce, she living through the man. She come right back and for me like two hands. I sent her out and she came back and gave me blue bands. I'm moving smooth, I don't think I know how to lose, man. I'm still that from the sector making moves, fam. You, well, I'ma know just what to do, fam. They tryna take my blessings. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they won't take my blessings? Gotta put them boys to rest. Bless. They don't wanna take my blessings. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they won't take my blessings? Gotta put them boys to rest. Bless. Yeah, they ain't tryna see me. Yeah, they ain't tryna see me blessed. They don't wanna see me blessed. Too many times I told these stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't want to hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I'm way too busy to hate on a beg account, look like she banking on tips. I came up from nothing, was laying on and sleeping in bundles and paying no rent. Everyone loves you when fame don't exist. When I made $1 million, they said it, I switched. My watch is too pricey, my chain is on lit. My diamonds are icy, I'm skating on this. Skating like Gretzky back in the 80s and running from 12, but that isn't Brady. But that doesn't faze me, I keep to myself if that's what it takes me. The day that you play me, it'd be the same day me and Jennifer Lopez announced. Yeah, having some twins, the two in the bag. You want the fame, but you wouldn't last. The difference between me and you is you trash. I'm really 100, you're doing too bad. Look, if I'm at a 10, then you like a 2. If you was a 10, then I'd be 200 divided by 2. I'm too good at math. Look, they got me started, I'm back on my nigga and shit. I thought about for practice like I've been auditioning. Cut a stop with shit the picture. Cut it. They use when they open the business and cut the red ribbon with I'm ignorant. Too many times I told these, stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't want to hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do.
Oh, we got a center, Robert Williams.
If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I've been waiting on this. Devil in the booth, I'm sitting on this. Don't touch the stove, I'm baking on this. I'm Freddie, I'm Mike, I'm Chucky, I'm jizzing on this. You shaking on this, got some for.
I want to get a good small forward.
Celebrity crushes already. See maggers, I did it already. I told them make sure to my dinner already, and I did it all. And you can tell me what would I want it. You can give me, got plenty of Benjis, but now it's more money, more problems. I should have listened to Biggie, and this type of living is not for beginners. You kind of losers do not make. Try to be cool, but I'm not for the. I got the. I paper. I keep the. Rock paper scissors. I made the choice. It was not their decision.
I'm gonna go for.
Listen to rappers who sound like broke records, but no, you
I might go.
highly offended. Only way you gonna get to where you wanna be, you gotta. Even if you made it to the bottom of the pit and try to climb it to the top, you know I probably. Always wonder how I'm feeling, and I tell them that I feel like I gotta pay the. Want me, she gotta be a tenant.
I need a good shooting guard.
Too many times I told these, stop playing with me. I don't want to hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread and the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. Wait, I've been waiting on this. Devil in the booth, I'm sitting on this. Don't touch the stove, I'm baking on this. I'm Freddie, I'm Mike, I'm Chucky, I'm jizzing on this. You shaking on this, got some for hating on this. I'm waiting on this. I've been waiting on this. Not now. I've been waiting on this.
Well, me. So.
I still think about you. I still think about you. Tell me how you been. Crazy how you turned into a dub when I could have been 2 10s. Crazy how I still feel alone in the room with my whole crew. Damn, can't help myself. Could have been more loyal. Could have been more for you. So fake, I swear it's like the chains you be wearing. Aluminum for you. No heart for you. First time I saw you, me. Had you at your body. Had you at your body, 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 had you at your body. Only for one night. I wanna be with you. Money up, okay, you match my vibe. I wanna be with you. Only for one night. I wanna be with you. Money up, okay, you match my vibe. I wanna be with you.
For sure. For you, I make them cry for you. I can't get tired of you, desire you. I would bother you if there was 5 of you, no lie to you. For you, it's like I'm 5 of you. For me, for you, now I need a shot of you. Sound with you, I do what I gotta do. I just wanna vibe with you, would die for you. Put them to the side for you. I ain't gotta hide from you. Then I make you. Had you out your caddy, G6 Scotty, the way you got it, like Hibachi, blast on Friday, I can't pass on Stockton. My long come home, I was wrong, baby, I was wildin', blowing up your phone, what you want, where you at, baby, know I'm started. Wanna be alone, I'd rather you do that than be outside. I ain't tryna troll, cause I'm grown, so what's going on, just be honest. What's with all the aqua signs, you gotta know that in this.
I wanna be with you. Money up, okay, you match my vibe. I wanna be with
welcome you to a special night of regular season hoops. This one counts as part of the NBA Cup, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for LeBron James.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
And the Oklahoma City starting 5. In at forward, it's Dort and Williams. Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 spot. And for the Lakers, Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Robert Williams. And it's James in at the power forward position. Well, Brent, tonight we got a great front court matchup.
Yeah, this is a game, BA, I think that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist. And the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Outside, Williams. Wallace outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Going inside. And he buries his first look.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We were talking about Chet Holmgren, the versatility at both ends. And Coach pointed out one thing in particular, saying that Chet has the ability to create for himself. He's a tremendous ball handler for his size. He has great footwork, and he stays on balance. He knows it's going to take a team effort defensively.
Thank you for that, Allie. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Over James. Williams misses.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, 3-time Basketball Hall of Famer, the logo, Jerry West, an all-star every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. Guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be missed.
An all-time great. Okay, Shams, thank you.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside. But fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Doncic with the bucket.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Pulls up at the elbow, and Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
They grab their own miss. From deep, Reeves. That shot, no good. And it's Dort with the ball for Oklahoma City. They trail by 1. Williams misses. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. On the wing, Reeves over Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And right now, let's take a look at the teams that do the best job protecting the rim. The Thunder third.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game. Connects checked in for Doncic. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Caruso is checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Wallace, left side. That one drops for him. Wallace has got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And coming off a major injury, Chet Holmgren was unbelievable in his first full season for him.
Doesn't it feel like, B.A., he poured the concrete and the solid foundation for what his career is going to be all about? I mean, a terrific big with skill, size, toughness. And the sky is the limit for this guy.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Williams. Thibault comes in for Finney-Smith. And Vincent is subbed in for Reeves. Now here is James. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Williams misses.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James. .54 seconds left in the first quarter. Hartenstein with a screen on James. Inside. And Hartenstein slams it in.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And there's James from the arc. Williams grabs the board. And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. To the paint. And Williams punches it home.
What a jam by Williams, just springing off the floor and throwing it down.
James against Williams. Sends it home from three-point land. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Williams misses.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
From outside the arc. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Los Angeles. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Taking a look at the Thunder. They've got Alex Caruso. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joe in at the shooting guard position. Doncic. And he banks in the layup. Doncic has got 10 points. Well, remember, this is Game 4 of group play in the Cup, Grant. The winner in each of the 6 groups will advance into the 8-team knockout round.
And they'll be joined by a wild card team in each conference, the second-place team with the best record. And if those records are tied, they'll go to point differential.
Here's Doncic. Oh, Doncic playing above the rim.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Hayes. From deep, here's Doncic. Hartenstein pulls it in. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Wiggins for 3. Buries it from 3. Wiggins has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Kleber passes to Doncic. Back to Kleber. And stolen by Caruso. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. It's stolen by Doncic. Launches a 3. That one no good. The Thunder have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. And last season, Brent, many believe that SGA